everyone, this is your instructor Joy. Thank you for watching and nice comments, questions and donations. So this is a passage that we're going to work on today. This was Paganini Caprice 24 second variation. So we're going to talk about in this specific piece about multiple string crossings with accents while finding nice sound. So let's first talk about string crossings. There's another video about string crossings, so please check that out. In general, so let's say you're going from A to D, simple separated bow. The way you would do is your elbow gets always ahead of the note actually happens, meaning the first note, near the end of the first note, your elbows start getting a little higher in order to prepare for the next string, like that. Then vice versa happens when you go for D to A. Then elbow low. Yeah. But as you can see, this is very fast string crossing. So if we had done that one, it's not only it's quite rough sounding, but it also slows us down because we're moving big part of our arm. So when it's this fast string crossings, we don't necessarily move our elbow much, actually almost none. But just help, but mostly we move the wrist, so like this. So basically I'm doing this, yeah. So you can do a little exercise just to see if you can draw down or up bow using your wrist gently. Notice that the bow gets tilted a bit. That often happens when you do string crossings, whether it's slurred or separated bow. But in this case, makes the smooth string crossings even smoother with the tilted bow instead of. Yeah, it's a little abrupt, a little rough. So if you've done that exercise, see if you can simulate that passage just by playing open string. If you feel comfortable, then see if you can then put an accent on the sustaining note as well. So because that's what the music says. So accents are done many different ways. You can put the accents. Well, this is no normal one, but you can put it just. You can use your bow fast to create a little impulsive sound. That happens, or we put tiny bit or kind of pinching pressure, but release it right away. So using your index finger, and then like this. So like that. So like, or as though you're getting into the bow stick, like that. So then I would combine those two. Fast bow speed makes which one that makes impulsive sound, and then with a little pinching weight like this. Yeah. So let's see here. Like that. Yeah. Like that. So then you might have noticed that at first I played in piano because this is already second variation. So the variation before, it was all about jumpy and energetic, and so this is first time it's happening real legato line. So I just wanted to exaggerate the change by bringing down even to piano to get people's attention. It's up to you how you would like to interpret this piece. I prefer this way. So the same idea, same bow stroke, but I do extremely small when near the tip with a tilted bow and near the fingerboard, so that like this. And second time, to make sure that it's subito forte, meaning sudden rush, sudden forte, I almost throw the bow, even when it's a little rough sound, but it's a nice character to bring people a little attention. Yeah, so a little dramatic. So now the string crossings continue happen, but now we're not dealing anymore 2 strings, but we're now dealing 3 strings, E, A, and D. So it's a little hard for us to make the sound continuously nice. The reason being is each string has a different sounding point. So each string, the sounding point is when the string sounds best. The sounding point on E string is quite closer to the bridge. A is a little farther from the bridge, but pretty close still to the to the bridge. D, quite far, almost in the middle, so in between the fingerboard and the bridge. G, so much so that's almost closer to the fingerboard. As you can see, each sounding points are quite different. So when you're going from multiple strings, E, A, and D, you have to make sure you adjust to your bow just right. So here, when you go from E, so I start with sounding point of E. Now I have to go a little farther away from the bridge because I'm now on A string. Now here even more. Now back to the bridge or closer to bridge. Now here away. Yeah. So, and then with the accent, you have to be able to move back and forth. Here, make sure when you do accent, don't overly do that. Unlike G string, E string cannot take a lot of pressure or weight, so it's got its limit. So do give a little accent, but much less than the way you would do. Otherwise, it just wouldn't ring. Maybe that's could be a little more. Maybe that was too much. Yeah. Yeah, like that. So near the end, a lot of violinists like to do diminuendo, but I chose to do a little dramatic, almost like a crescendo, because the other variations always finish with diminuendo, and the next variation is about the dramatic octave lines. So to prepare people a little about the dramatic next variation, what is about to come, and also by doing a little different ending, I make this variation a little interesting, not all the same. Like I did, sorry. Yeah, so a little more. You can even go a little more if you want. It's up to you. These ideas are all for you to try. There's no wrong ideas. As long as your musical ideas are interesting and not all same throughout the piece, that always works. Even when it's a little odd, as long as it's interesting, that always works well. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again.